Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
Lady with a lot of wine in her system.
Yes.
Meredith is ready.
Y'all are all looking at each other like Davi and Mark and Davi, Orlando. Like, y'all are plotting on me.
I'm not plotting on you. I
feel
have
it.
no idea, but I do know Davi has never come into the Plead the Fifth Monday with a question.
Ever.
Yes.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, I got one."
It hit
for
me
you.
this morning, and I'm thinking it might be a tap out situation.
Wow. Was it on the
Yeah.
drive-in? Like your mind was clear?
It was on the drive-in.
Okay.
His
Yeah.
mind is usually clear
Yeah.
when he's driving.
It's focused.
Yeah. All right. So first up, clockwise, you get 3 questions from us, 3 from the audience. You get 1 pass. You're up first.
Meredith, I'm going to stray away from like marriage and all that. Anthony's probably very thankful.
For once.
I want to know, what is your most and least memorable childhood experience?
Most memorable would probably be living in Hawaii. Just that experience.
I thought you was gonna say living in a van.
No, I lived there for, I don't know, almost a year, and I went to school there, and it was not only unbelievable, but it was very memorable and something I think about quite often.
Would you ever move back there? Simon?
Would I move there? I mean, of course, I would love to, but it's just so expensive to live there. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, don't nobody live in Hawaii. Everybody visits.
Right.
Just vacation.
Nobody got residency.
So
Yeah, that don't
expensive.
happen.
Least favorite.
Living
let's
in
see.
a van.
Well, I was going to go towards that just because I moved around in an RV, not a van. In an RV.
Right.
For a lot of my life, I've been, I don't know, like to 38 states and lived in each one for about 3 months or more. I've been to so many different schools here or there, and I was not a military brat, in case anybody's listening and wondering. I was not. But anyway, yeah, so I never really had like a home, because my home was the
On the
RV.
wheels.
Yeah.
Right, in a van.
Yeah. So that was, although there was a lot of good things out of it, because I traveled so much, I met so many different people and all that, I just never grew up in like one space. So I guess it sounds mean, but I guess that's my least favorite thing, just because I felt like I was moving around so much.
Did anybody in the van play the guitar? Because the way I describe it in my mind
were
is somebody
hippies.
was jamming with the guitar, like, we going to another state now. You know,
With the
like,
leather jacket
yeah,
on with
like
the
the
tassels.
Partridge Family. You know,
Right,
like, come on.
right, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Anyway.
No.
All right. All right. Now my question
Okay.
is, who is better in bed?
Mm.
Drunk Anthony or romantic Anthony?
Well, you know.
Party boy Anthony or that's my husband
That's my
Anthony?
man's over there.
Dirty night
Right.
or Netflix and chill night? Which one gets Meredith a little bit more excited? Ooh, you been drinking?
Yeah.
Or hey baby, I'm home. Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say like a little bit, like a light drink. You know, just the kind of, in case there's anything on somebody's mind or something going on at work. I feel like that kind of helps to ease the situation, and then it's just a little bit more fun and exciting. And I would go with a little bit of like a buzzed Anthony.
Buzzed
Yeah.
Anthony is
a
better.
little buzzed, yeah.
Buzz Anthony. Now who's better, Buzzed Meredith or Meredith, mommy, wife Meredith?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna say buzzed Meredith.
I can see that.
That's how she got that ring.
Yeah.
Like there was some wine.
Yeah,
involved.
it's easier, it's more fun, it's more exciting.
It's
yeah.
easier.
Yeah, it's easier. Like instead of like, you know, we've been together for, I don't want to jump it, but almost like 8 years now.
Oof.
So it's, you know, sometimes it's kind of like, hey, are you in the mood? Do you want to? It's not as exciting, but if we have a drink or two, then it's kind of like,
Everybody in the mood.
Right, it's happening. Yeah.
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 It's
And
a threesome with me, you, and Captain Morgan.
no filter there.
All right, Meredith. My question, I would like to apologize in advance for even putting this out there in the world.
Why are you
Oh, I
apologizing?
love it.
All right, Meredith.
Why are you
if
apologizing?
you found out unequivocally that Anthony was having an affair,
Yeah.
and that's all the information that you had,
Mm.
who would be the prime suspect? Which woman would you suspect that he had the affair with?
Oh, I don't. Let me see here. Orlando's like, damn. You know, Anthony doesn't have like a lot of female friends or anything, so
Who's that?
that'd be. Who is
That's
you?
been eyeballed. You know? Somebody always bringing him a muffin in the morning. Who is it? Who is it? Call out.
I'm gonna go with maybe let's say maybe the gym, maybe somebody at the gym. Yeah, because we both enjoy working out, but we don't work out at the same spots.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if there was something going on, we're not checking phones or anything, but it could potentially.
I'm gonna let you know right now that there is a girl at that gym that
Yikes.
Anthony is checking out.
Yeah,
You
of
know
course.
that.
That's okay.
Wait a minute. That's checking him out.
Maybe.
That's
perhaps.
that's checking
Well,
him
that's
out.
cool.
But
I get the whole checking out and stuff, but beyond that, exchanging phone numbers, chatting, starting like an emotional relationship, maybe just a sexual relationship, obviously, I'm going to kill somebody. So.
well, now you do know that now he's not going to be comfortable going to the gym.
Right.
So welcome to having a fat husband. He's getting ready to gain 60 pounds. Like, baby, I'm not going back. I don't want that smoke. All right, well, she's answered all three without a pass. Dobby was trying to get you to get up there.
Yeah.
So now it's going to the listeners. 888-429-0941. She's got one pass left. You're up next. Meredith's Plead the Fifth is popping right now. 888-429-0941. The audience gets to ask three questions. She still has a pass to use, and she still has her boomerang to give back to the room. So you always have to watch what you ask somebody on Plead the Fifth because it can come back at you like heavy. All right. Let's see. Out of the 863, somebody has a question for you. It says, Meredith, have you ever hooked up with a celebrity? If yes, who?
The answer. Damn, the music went down.
I wanted to make sure we heard everything. Fade that out.
It depends on what kind of celebrity you're talking about. Are you talking like an A-lister or something like that? No.
They said, have you ever hooked up with a celebrity? It didn't
Well,
say
I want
an
to
A-list.
clarify. I want to clarify that. If you're talking like maybe local celebrity, then yes. Yeah, definitely. And up in Jacksonville, too. So.
Well, no. The question was,
Yes.
have you ever hooked up with a celebrity? If yes, who?
Who? Ah, damn. I don't want to disrespect my man like that. Well, trying to think because maybe I want to plead. Hold on.
Take your time, girl. Ain't no problem. Come on, man. We ain't got nothing but time. Because you're sweating right now.
I am.
Is this a name that we would know? Or?
No, probably not.
Oh, so you can go ahead and run it, huh?
Yeah, but I don't think my man would really prefer me.
He's
No,
not
it was-
listening.
Yeah, it was before you guys.
Yeah.
Man,
don't matter.
does your man wear his jersey? Oh, my God, that'd be terrible.
Oh God.
Oh.
All right, I'll just do it.
Do what?
I'm gonna say it.
Say what?
Okay. Well, I will just name one that just comes to mind because he lives in town.
There were several.
Damn, you slept with several
No,
celebrities?
I never said
Several
slept. You said hooked
D-listers?
up. You said
Hooked up. I'm sorry. I
never said
translated hooked
slept
up
with.
to sex. My bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I'm sorry. Let me be quiet.
So there's this guy in town. Maybe some people know him. Maybe some people don't. His name is Anthony Sullivan. We dated a while back. So that was about it. Some people know him. Some people don't.
The OxyClean dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
OxyClean.
Yeah.
The dude on the commercials with the blue OxyClean?
Didn't he die?
No,
That's
that was
Billy
the other
Mays.
dude. That was the other dude.
Sorry.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, does Anthony know about that?
Oh, yeah.
Anthony knows?
Yeah.
I bet
because-
you can't
did
come.
not.
I bet you can't come home with no OxyClean.
Well, every time his commercial comes on TV, Anthony's like, God damn it, why is this guy?
Stop it.
Yeah, no. So that happened.
I
So
got new respect for that dude. I thought that dude was an old player.
if
He is
somebody
old.
asking,
Meredith, boy, you was cool.
he was like 40 years old. It's not that
Yeah,
big of a deal.
But you wasn't.
I was not. No, I was
Meredith
not.
was trying to get into the country club.
Wow.
Hey, he's paid too, ain't he?
Yes.
Oh, you should have got knocked up.
Oh man.
Well, that breakup was actually really interesting. So I can tell you that off air. So that
Well,
was
I mean,
very
we still
interesting.
got two more
hell yeah,
questions.
we got.
We got a few minutes.
That breakup was very interesting. If anybody else wants
Who
to ask
broke
me
up with
later
who?
on. I found out that he was sleeping with somebody else because somebody called a radio station I was working at the time.
Damn.
And then,
As he should with a
Yeah.
bunch of money and a bunch of OxyClean.
yeah. And then I
Yeah.
found out she was pregnant.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did what I told you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got that kind of money, ain't
Jackpot.
But
You
it
don't-
worked out for them, and I'm happy for them.
Don't
But
need
if
them
you're asking me if
samples,
I, dated somebody or hooked up with somebody with a name in town, then that's just the first person that comes to mind.
You're going to have a rough dinner tonight.
He's probably not very happy about that.
All right, wait. We got Haley on the line. She has a question for you. Haley, go ahead and ask Meredith.
Okay, so I actually recently got married, and I wanted to ask Meredith, how she has less sex now that she got married, and how often?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh man.
I feel like this happens to every relationship, especially having a kid. So yeah, it definitely went down. We were doing like all the time beforehand, but then after the baby came, it slowed down, then it ramped up, and then now I think it's just maybe like once to twice a week now, depending on what's going on.
Wait, let's pan the room to Davi's face.
Davi's face is like,
Once or twice
Well,
a week.
they got kids and separate schedules. I would prefer.
There's one kid.
Right.
You done gave him another kid.
I mean, personally, I prefer a little bit more frequency.
Okay. I
But-
just knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I just had to go around to the unrealistic
But
side.
whatever works for them.
Yeah, like,
The unrealistic.
You're one or two. He's like, ugh.
well, Davi prefers like 4, 5, 6
Right, that's what I'm
times
saying.
a
Like
night.
to him, y'all on the rocks. He's like, oh man, y'all about to break up.
Yeah, yeah,
Once
yeah.
or twice.
Mhm.
Y'all grandma?
Yes.
Like, oh, okay. All right, Davi. You got one?
Yeah, I do. And this one is also out of the 863. It says, okay, Meredith, who out of the Wild 94.1 family would you have a threesome with?
Have a threesome with.
Yes.
A
Okay, well,
threesome.
of course you picked that.
Well, yeah. Let's go with.
Because I bet you there are other ones that you thought he was going to pick, right? A
Yeah.
threesome, I'm going to go with, all right. Who we going with? Not on air, just anybody even in promotion?
It said the 941 family.
Oh yeah, so the family. I
I'm
bet
a tap out.
what?
Tap out.
I'm a tap out.
No.
Yeah, I'm a tap out.
Mark was looking forward to finally getting mentioned.
No, I figured you were gonna say a girl because that's like always your thing.
Yeah, I would go a girl and a guy, but yeah, I'm not going to say names, so I plead the fifth.
Really?
Yeah.
I know who.
Oh.
You know who?
Yeah.
Wait, I got to hit this button first.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Didn't want to tell
Woo-wee.
nobody. Okay, you got a boomerang to use. What you want?
I'm going to go with who you guys would have a threesome with at the radio station.
You can.
You can. You didn't answer.
Yeah.
You got. You can only. You can
You
only.
got to read the
boomerang.
fine print.
That's all we need.
That's how it is.
We're just making up
Yeah.
rules.
That's
That's
been the rule.
That's
That
been a
has
rule.
always
Yeah, you
been
gotta
a rule
answer.
like
Yeah.
that.
Buck, you want content, right? What are you doing saying no over there?
Nah, that's been
Man,
a
I'm
rule.
so glad you answered that.
Man, did we dodge a bullet?
I'm like, yo, I ain't even trying to do that.
Okay, let me see. What was before that one? Oh, sleeping with a celebrity. Who did you guys sleep with? That was a celebrity or hook up with?
It was a hookup.
Have fun with that answer.
I can't answer that one.
Yeah, you
No,
can.
because I have previously pled the fifth on that
no,
same question.
you
I
can't.
have.
You can't. It's a boomerang.
I'm just telling you, you can't. Once you plead the fifth,
No.
it's a wrap for that question.
Oh,
yeah.
we're just making rules up as
no,
it
I'm
happens.
just telling you that's
dude.
how the game works.
That's how it. That's how that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how the
right
game
there.
works. That
Yeah.
it makes sense, right? Because then they could just ask you again next week.
Everybody
Yeah.
texting right now, disappointed
you
at
gotta read the
Dobby.
fine print.
Disappointed in Dobby. Why?
Because he's not answering.
I just remember the rules.
So we good, right? Is that
We don't have to answer. We don't have to answer.
Yeah.
No, you guys have to answer.
I was asked the question before as well, and I tapped out.
Yeah.
I didn't because
I mean, if they're not answering, I'm not answering. This is a group effort
I mean,
here.
no, but I'm saying I specifically was asked about
Yeah.
about hooking up with celebrities, and I was like, "Yo, I plead the fifth, so you can't ask me the
Told
same
you.
question."
Told you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Fine. I
So
guess I'll pick
Boomerang,
another
Boomerang's
one.
done.
Yeah, boomerang's rap. Come on,
That's
now.
it.
What you got?
Okay. If your significant other was going to cheat, who do you think it would be with?
I'm
Davi?
single, so I'm out of this one too.
Davi.
Oh.
Honestly, I mean, it could be. I mean, there's been a list. There was Kellen Winslow Jr.
Oh, man, he's in jail.
right now, but when he was here,
Yeah.
oh my God, I couldn't walk through the house without hearing his name.
Wow.
Kellen Winslow Jr. Some, yeah, It's Keller Winslow Jr. Or there was this rapper friend she used to have.
Who's the rapper?
What was his name?
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But I remember he was.
You
He
didn't
was.
forget
He
his
was
name.
like.
That thing is stamped in your brain.
There was some rapper friend of hers that she used to kick it with when I first met her, and I was like, "Yo, this dude's waiting for his shot and whatever." And I don't know, and probably somebody from that damn reality show, like them, like one of them, like
Like producers?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I would think something like that would probably go down.
I would honestly, if it happened, I would think it was like a random that like they got drunk together.
At like a dive bar or something?
Yeah, like it would probably be one of those.
At a dive bar.
Where Mark is.
I've seen this girl out before at dive bars. That's why I said it. I've run into Joanna before.
That's what I think the situation would be.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, it's a
that
wrap.
funny.
That's Hey,
Yeah.
Buck.
Oh, yeah, take it from Mark.
Hey, Buck.
I'm good. I'm prepared for this answer.
So who do you think your lovely wife, if she was gonna take a dalliance out there in them streets, would choose?
She already told me. I gotta watch out for this dude anywhere if she ever sees him. Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The Hangover.
The Hangover.
Yeah.
And several other movies.
That's a pretty man.
She told me she would do it in front of me.
Oh, the damn.
I was like,
jeez.
oh man, I need to think of one then.
For real.
Yeah, well, that'll be next week's question. All right, man. Meredith, you have gotten done
Woo, thank you.
with your
Yeah.
Plead the Fifth, and you still sweating.
Yeah, just a little bit.